Hello everyone and welcome to our brand new video workshop called Procrastination No More, a step-by-step guide to beat procrastination and get the important things done. This video is a part of Make Your Mornings Productive course which you can access for free at www.workwithchange.com. What is procrastination? Put simply, it is the action of delaying or postponing something. Which brings us to the question, why we procrastinate? That is the question, isn't it? We'll try to address this question throughout this video. To beat procrastination, we're going to learn a 3-step exercise today. This exercise contains a lot of introspective questions, so it would be a good idea to open a document to write your answers, or better yet, go grab a pen and a paper. Time to time in this video, you're going to see the screen, which has the word pause or write written on it. Whenever you see the screen, it is your cue to pause the video, do the exercise before resuming the video again and watching the rest of the exercise. Step 1. Get to the bottom of the problem. To get to the bottom of the problem, we're going to answer 3 simple questions. Q1. What am I constantly delaying? 2 words that are extremely important here, constantly and delaying. Be it a task, a goal, a habit, a project, whatever it is time to start writing all the things that you are delaying. Choose any one of the tasks that you wrote down in Q1 and work with that task in this video. Q2. Why am I delaying? Ask yourselves the reasons you are delaying. Now, for one particular thing, the reasons you are delaying may be plenty. So it would be a good idea to make a bulleted list of all the reasons that you are delaying that thing. Q3. Am I really not doing this because of X? X here is the reason you gave yourself in Q2. Are the reasons in step 2 real, or are they just excuses? Find out by repeatedly asking this question. Notice your excuses. Whenever you see that the answers in Q3 does not match the answers in Q2, you will notice that the answers in Q2 were just excuses. Did you notice the sheer number of excuses that you're constantly thinking of? Even an excuse to not do this exercise. One of my friends did that. What a shame. The root cause. If the answers that you're giving yourself are all excuses, then what is the root cause? Most of the cases, in 99.99% of the cases, the root cause is, I'm afraid I'll fail and ruin everything. The fear of failure, the big F word. I do not really want to do this thing. Lack of desire. I do not want to get out of my comfort zone. This is not failure. This is a person afraid to try things. This is a person who's afraid of change. Now that we have found out that the real reasons for not doing a task, we're going to make sure that we choose a task that is easy to do and make success easy for us. Step 2 is therefore aptly called reassess your filters. Choose your filters wisely. Now, what do I mean by choose your filters wisely? Let us take a task like exercising. There are innumerable ways of exercising. Let's suppose that all those ways are like small beads, and there are a number of sieves, 4 to 5 sieves in a vertical line. All those beads are passed through all those sieves, and there are only a few beads that fall to the ground, even though there were innumerable ones at the top. The concept of filters is same. So in exercising, there are a lot of ways we can exercise, but there are only a few ways that are suited to us, to our personality. So those sieves are the filters that will make sure only the tasks that are suited for us can get through. Filters make it easy for you to do a thing. Now, before I ask you what your filters are, let me give you an example. So, for example, Rita likes to exercise and one of her filters is scalability. So she is going to choose an exercise routine that she can scale in the future. Another one of her filters is consistency. So she's going to choose an exercise routine which she can do consistently. For example, she can run consistently. So running is one of the beats that will pass through both of those filters and fall to the ground. And she can choose running. Q for you. What are my filters for this task? Is it ease, indoors, scalability, variety, simplicity, consistency, fun, lively? Spend some time on this question and really get to the bottom of your behaviors. What are your filters? Q. Am I constantly delaying because my task doesn't match my filter? Now, in the previous example, if the girl who wanted to exercise had decided to do 100 push-ups a day, then how is that for consistency? A pretty bad choice, right? Therefore, it is very important to make sure that your tasks match your filters. Q. Do I need to change the way I approach this task? If you answered the previous question in an affirmative, that your task does not match your filter, then you definitely need to change the way you approach this task. However, if you said that it does match your filter, then you're good to go. Please also decide what is the new task if there is one. Done? Good. Let us move on. Step 3. Till this point, we have found out why the task we are delaying, and then we have found out that how we can make sure that the task we select, we increase the odds of doing it. In step 3, we're going to further increase the odds of doing the task by setting accountability. Q. Does internal accountability work for me? Please be honest. It's fine if it doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for most people. Another thing to note here is that does internal accountability work for me for this task? Because even in the same person, different tasks require different kinds of motivations. Q. Do I need external accountability? I do. Maybe you do too. If you found out that you require external accountability for this task, some options for you to try. Number 1, join a live or a virtual dedicated group. A group is one of the best ways to skyrocket your performance. There is some sort of a push that you feel when hundreds of people are doing the same thing and inspiring you to take action. Get a coach to help you take action. Pretty self-explanatory. Try accountability apps like Stick. Stick is a case of extreme accountability in which either you do a task or pay the app for not doing the task. Sometimes you need that extra monetary push to complete a task. So, what we learned in this video. Step 1, get to the root cause. Step 2, find out your filters and find out the new task. Step 3, set some accountability. What are you going to do next? Number 1, select a task. Please assess your filters and select the task you will be doing. Select an accountability strategy. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Now, head over to workwithchange.com and make your life count.